Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the 3rd floor.
Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? No human can climb through these barred windows. Scent of flowers is in the air. No human, you say? How do you know it wasn't an alien? Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, where we are continuing on in the 4th case of the game, Turnabout Reminiscence. Alright, now it's it's just so great seeing how they interacted when they first met, because Gumshoe doesn't have any respect towards Edgeworth right now. But that's because Edgeworth is being a total brat. So it's like, can you blame him? But yeah, let's talk to him really quick.
Yeah, pal?
I just love how he still calls him pal, because he says that to everybody. Ah, you're so adorable, Gumshoe. Oh, we got quite a lot to say. Alright, investigation.
I'm so excited, pal. This is my first real crime scene. Let's get investigating.
Detective Gumshoe. I thought investigations were supposed to be conducted in a calm, collected manner.
Huh. What do you know about how to run an investigation, little boy prosecutor?
Little boy prosecutor. Wow. It's interesting how you guys end up, sticking with each other many years after this kind of meeting. I know that at the very least I have a greater grasp than you of what happened here.
Why, you don't know anything more than me, pal.
I think I know a lot more than you. I think I know how to count beyond 1,000.
Ah? How did you know I don't know how to count past 1,000? Look, you just stay behind me, boy, and out of the way.
You call me boy one more time and I swear you're going to regret it. Ironic, coming from the guy that's been a step behind me the entire case. Okay. The murder. So, Detective Gumshoe, do you like how large my hand and finger are? I'm not even fully grown and they're bigger than yours, I bet.
Sir, I feel kind of uncomfortable. Get your finger out of my face, boy.
Oh, these two. I just think it's so cute how Gumshoe still, he's like amused and chuckling.
He's like, ha, you think that's big, just look at mine.
Sorry. Oh, big stop. Please stop.
Yeah, what is it, boy, with the small finger?
Ugh. Of all the people to call me that, this detective is by far the least qualified. I don't want him to insult my finger. I wanted to ask you about how the investigation is proceeding.
See for yourself, pal. Do I do a great detective bad or what?
Oh my gosh. Was this man not a professional bone in his body? Very well, then I would inspect the victims' bodies myself. You know what they say. Actually, no, wait. Okay. Present. I gotta see what he has to say back then about this. My mentor said it was more chic to keep it in my pocket. Oh no! Is that why you never wear it? You let stupid Von Karma make you think that was chic?
Hey, so, that's a prosecutor's badge, huh? I feel like we have a talk about this already.
No, we didn't. We will talk about it more in the future. You'll insult my badge and I'll threaten to shoot you, don't you remember?
How can I remember it if it didn't happen yet? I'm kinda confused.
Okay, never mind. You mentioned that you've only recently become a detective, did you not?
You got it. I'm a brand spanking new detective. Heck, spanking, get it?
Ugh. So that means you've probably never seen a real prosecutor's badge, right? If you so happen to want to take a look, I just might be able to make your day. I feel like Edgeworth is just itching to brag about it.
You don't have to go through the trouble, pal, because a real man has a police badge.
How dare you!
And someday, I'm gonna be an ace detective just like Detective Bad.
Silence.
Did I say something wrong, pal?
Let's return to the investigation, detective. I'm very upset with you right now. God, that felt so deja vu-y. Did I already present that to him before and I forgot? That I might have. I don't know. I'm confused. Alright. Well, I guess we'll find out. Interesting room we've got here. What's up, Baddykins? Don't call me that. But I love you, Baddykins. Okay. I guess we'll just look at the bodies. Why are there plastic bags scattered all around?
Those bags are for keeping evidence safe, pal.
I know that much, detective.
You sure are good at this stuff, aren't you, pal?
Why are you saying that after only seeing him look at one thing? Normally I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy, I can't help but feel it's almost like an insult. Anyway, could these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two men? Okay, they're strewn all over the floor. Interesting. Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other. However,
using logic, the only logical conclusion is... Aha!
Wait a minute, Gumshoe, I thought at the beginning of this series you said you didn't know what logic was.
I did know. I just forgot, that's all.
Contradiction. What was that outburst for?
My detective's instinct just hit me real hard. So hard that it hit you. It was Mr. Rell that fell first, see?
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I'm not a captain yet.
You don't need a detective's instinct for that, it's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more than that until after I examine the bodies. Whew, excuse me, dang it. Alright, even back then, he was looking every nook and cranny. Alrighty. Mr. Faraday. How ironic it is for him to lose his life in a courthouse.
Yeah, why did it have to be like this? I don't know what to say. I can't believe this happened while I was on watch, pal.
Rather than beating yourself up, you should spend your time continuing the investigation. If anyone wants to beat someone up, you just let Franziska know. She'll do it. Didn't you become a detective in order to solve crimes?
Yeah.
Then get back to work. Find out the cause of his murder. Look at you being encouraging, Edgeworth. Aw, you do have a soul, even though you were a baby Von Karma back then.
Right, I'm on it, pal.
Okay, let's look at this.
Looks like Mr. Rell died with the knife in his hand.
There's some blood stuck on it.
Then he must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about it.
Was Mr. Faraday carrying this on his personage? Did he bring this as a piece of evidence for the trial? Or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? I should jot some notes down about it. I almost said a boot. I ain't Canadian, eh? It's like, no, the other judge, get out of here. Okay, let's look at the gun.
Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding the gun in his right hand.
So he shot Mr. Rell, and then fell on top of him, while still gripping onto the gun. Sorry. Recording after work is like the most difficult thing. I had forgotten what this was like.
I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? I mean, why would Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun?
It's not exactly rocket science. Even I know how to pull a trigger. Though you have to know how to aim, and you have to be prepared for the recoil, and you have to make sure that you unlocked it if it has one of those safety locks on it. And yeah, I think it's more complicated than I thought originally. Although I doubt I'll ever need to use one. Oof. Oof. Thinking about the first game. Oof.
I hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal. But it sure does look cool to hold a gun in your hands.
Which Gumshoe has had to do, I think, once or twice, because he saved Phoenix and Maya, so. It appears that the police's screening procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Mr. Faraday's hand. Alright. Do we need to look at Mr. Rell himself? First he killed a Cadopian embassy staff member, then he was murdered himself.
This guy wasn't exactly an angel, you know.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Well, he's been hauled into the precinct several times for theft and assault, pal. Should have been in jail, honestly. So, yeah, he's definitely the type to have committed a murder or two.
Well, he did admit to killing Mr. Dead Man.
Hey, good point, pal. I knew my detective's intuition was telling me something.
Detective's intuition?
Yep. Do you know about it? It's a special feeling that all
We don't have time for this conversation right now. Let's return to the investigation, especially considering I don't think you actually have that special intuition. Oh, you poor soul. Let's see, what logic do we have? Just the plastic bags, okay. Let's look at this. KG8. In hall. Didn't hear a sign of a struggle. The knife. This Faraday's evidence from his hand. Okay. Alright. I mean, do we actually wait? I mean, I guess we could look at the actual plastic bags again. One of their plastic bags scattered all around. Keeping evidence. You knew that much, detective. Okay. That's the same conversation. Would these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two men? Okay. Well, I guess that was the same. Anything over here? This decorative plant's foliage is quite nice. It's actually soothing to be around it. Perhaps I should purchase one for my room. Oh, okay, you like plants. That's new info from you. Oh, it's the same. Alrighty. Let's look over here. There are some plastic bags stacked up on the table. There's a tea set too, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of a disturbance.
Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy.
Okay.
Maybe they were super quiet in their scuffle? After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know.
Maybe the plastic bags scattered on the floor throwing us off. Maybe. Okay, what is this bag here?
There's some stuff in the bag, pal.
I suppose this was Mr. Faraday's bag. It's probably the trial evidence I was supposed to collect from him.
This is the evidence? Ah, I'd better not touch it. I'll leave prints on it.
Do you just not pay attention to anything you do? Most detectives carry like freaking plastic gloves or something, you know? Okay. Let's look out the window, which has bars on it. The window is open and... Huh! There's a fresh flowery scent in the air.
Ah, the flowers in the garden down there are so gross and ghastly.
What? What are you talking bad about flowers, Gumshoe? What's the problem, bro? Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change? How dare you insult plants, which apparently Edgeworth likes plants.
Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the 3rd floor.
Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? No human can climb through these barred windows. Scent of flowers is in the air. No human, you say? How do you know it wasn't an alien?
Yeah, I guess there's that too. Either way, no one could get through these windows, right? Unless they're like Ant-Man or something, you know? Like they shrink.
They thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice. Okay. There's a TV.
Whoa!
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
My TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal.
Then perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one. You probably can't afford it, man.
Ooh, let me see here. Wow, this thing is huge.
Oh.
Wow!
All he did was touch it. Is it a touch screen?
And way too noisy.
You're the noisy one, Scruffy.
Don't touch it. You get your fingerprints all over it.
But I didn't touch it. I mean, I kinda did, but still.
Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. I thought you passed the test. How did you become a detective if you don't even know that?
I'm sorry, sir. I passed the test after studying all night. It's not like I retained anything I studied.
Foundation, huh? Sounds like something the rookie here needs to show up on. That means you're just like me, Gumshoe. Whenever I had exams, I studied really hard the night before and the morning of. And then after that, I forgot everything I studied. Oh, that's procrastination for ya. Alright. What's up, buddy? Detective Bud, do you have any thoughts on the case? Faraday and Rel. Looks like they killed each other to me. Although, there are a few things that just don't seem right. And what would they be? Why don't you try thinking on your own first before you bother me, boy? Ugh! Again with the boy! What? Now I've been downgraded to just boy, not even prosecutor boy. Okay. Well, we will be doing just that, which is thinking for ourselves, in the next episode. Sorry it's a short one, but this feels like a good stopping point. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!